You already know what it is. It's your boy A&R for the Streets. Welcome to the A&R for the Streets podcast. A&R for the Streets. We got TNT Ladies in the house real quick. You already know what it is, man. The hottest up and coming female group in the city, in Canada. You already know we lit. What's popping? What's popping, man? Yo, shout out to TNT Ladies in the group. TNT Ladies, what's popping?
What's up? What's good?
You guys good? How you guys doing?
We're good. We're lit. You know, we're lit. A lot of things going on this side.
I feel you. I seen you guys been working and putting a lot of work in the city. You feel me? Like in a short period of time, you guys been making a lot of noise. You know, from somebody from outside looking in, I really applaud you guys for going super hard on your craft. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You guys take that shit real serious. So shout out to your whole team for that. So I would definitely give that to you guys. So how you guys been doing? Like how's life treating you guys throughout this whole COVID time? Like how you guys been able to kind of like stay focused and staying creative and going super hard on y'all music?
Literally just that. Like COVID opened up the doors for us to really sit down and work on our craft. You know?
Definitely helped us out because before this we were really busy. You know, we wouldn't have as much time to focus just on the music if it wasn't for COVID. You know, it opened up a lot of doors and allowed us to get to a lot of places and for us to grow to this point that we are already.
Yeah, it's kept us real focused. You know.
Facts. For people that don't know you guys, are you able to kind of like tell us a little bit about yourself, your name, and where y'all from as well?
Oh, for sure. So we're TNT Ladies. I'm Talents of TNT Ladies,
and I'm Taylor.
Okay.
And we are from the west end of Toronto. You know, just trying to make a way, pretty much make a way.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. I remember you guys being like models from back in the day. I also seen you guys back in the day on Ping's. I forgot the name of the song. I swear I remember seeing you guys at first. Yeah, and I seen you guys doing music now. Do you find that making the transitions from being a model to an artist, you guys being in music videos and things like that, do you find inspiration from that made you guys want to do, oh, you know what? Maybe I could do this music shit. Let me focus and make that transition to music. Does being in music really inspire and influence you guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Being surrounded by it, seeing it, the process and everything.
Yeah.
100%.
It also gave us like a bit of an advantage to being around all these different like music video shoots, the sets and stuff, kind of see how everything plays out. And you know, we just looked at it like this is definitely something that we can do, you know?
Yeah.
And
it's a lot easier transitioning from models into and video vixens being rappers and being on screen and
exactly,
you know, camera,
the confidence
and everything.
The confidence is already built up.
Yeah,
you know.
Exactly.
Okay, that's dope. So since you guys already had that chemistry from before, so that's why it made you guys decided to start a duo type of thing, to start a group together. So you guys been friends and things like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We started TNT Ladies like 6 years ago, right? And we met through Instagram actually, and we kind of just linked up like really on the same like brainwave, just you know, like let's make a bag together and let's, you know, be a duo, and it's worked out well for us, especially like not having any like history of friendship before the business. We were literally business partners before being friends. The friendship kind of built along the way.
Okay.
And I think that was important before doing something like music, because music is a whole different thing. There's a lot more time put into it. There's a lot more money and a lot more things that you wouldn't go into with a stranger, you know?
Yeah, you definitely right about that. Because from what I've been seeing, you guys been putting a lot of money, a lot of work in your craft. Your music videos been looking crazy. You guys spend a lot of time on your production, so I definitely give you guys that as well. You know what I mean? Gotta keep up the great work when it comes to that. And so how would you guys describe the type of music you make? Because I feel like in the city, that's different with this. The chromas you guys are competing with, there's this, there's that. Like, what kind of music that make you guys stand apart from everyone else? Why should people pay attention to you guys? You feel me?
I mean, our sound is very different, very unique. I think that we're more so right now we have more so of a drill sound than like a you know all these what these girls usually rap about. We're rapping different.
Yeah, like that's the drill song is really what they're gonna hear from us a little more, like coming in. As like when we started our like four videos, what is it, fifth video now? We're on our fifth video now. And I think each video we kind of give people new vibes, you know, and that's also just us being new artists. We're kind of trying to find our sound still. Yeah. So we're kind of we're not really just focused on one type of sound. We're kind of playing around with different types of sounds and see what we really like the most and what we sound the best on. And you know, we're trying it out with the people.
Yeah, literally. You know? You guys are hearing us going through it, exactly. We're bringing our viewers along.
I think TNT, everybody's always pleased to see like the creativity. Our videos are never really boring to watch. We always have something going on. Even besides the music, we try to like show people our character. We'll go on our lives. We'll try to do little things for people to interact with us. You know, we don't just want to be just dropping music and just saying, yeah, fuck with us. Like, no, we want you to actually love who we are as well. So that you love our music even more. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. At least you guys are thinking about the fans. That's one thing I realized about artists. They think it's just they just put out music and everybody's just gonna love them. You know what I mean? It's like you really gotta connect with the people that's fucking with you. So like I'm glad you guys are learning that, already know about that from the beginning stage of your career and not do it like later on. You know what I mean? It's good to engage with the people that support you. So that's a real message that you guys are putting out there, for real, for real. But yeah, just looking at your Spotify and all the songs that you released previously, right? I would say, since looking at the streams, I would say Every Time is your best song, because it has about 100,000 streams. So would you say, is that a song that you guys gonna go mostly with? Because that's what people resonate with. That's what people were listening to when it comes to the beat and the production and things like that.
I think I think I think Every Time is an amazing song, a great song, but we definitely have more music out there that I think, you know, can even top that. You know, so it's not one of those saying like, okay, people like this, so we're gonna go and stick with this. It's more like, I think you guys are gonna like our new stuff even better. Each like, time we drop something, it has to be better.
We still have more that they haven't heard. We have more in the vault, you know, we have more to drop. So we still have more testing to do, so to say. Like,
dope. Okay.
You know,
so you guys are still testing the sound and still trying to see what else could hit out there. You know what I mean?
We don't want to be predictable, you know?
Okay, sick. You're right about that. And you just released the song All Smoke. You just released that. You dropped the video. I promoted that on my page as well. I think it's really dope. So tell us a little bit more about your recent release and what is it about?
What is
like, what's the song is about? Yeah, what like the one you just released recently? What message you trying to like put out there with that song?
That's it. Okay, I would say All Smoke is really really focuses on us going head to head with not only our competition but ourselves. You know, we're in this game and we're battling who we were yesterday. And like the song that we put out previously, you know, we're just trying to get better than where we were the last time. I think that's really what All Smoke really focuses on. You know, people might not see it as that after that, but like really and truly, like we like, you know, there's competition out here. Obviously, you know, we want to be the best in the game, but you know, we're also battling ourselves and, you know, trying to get better and better.
Yeah.
So that's
but we're also saying that TNT Ladies is coming for everything. Like,
that's facts.
I think people still kind of underestimated us before dropping All Smoke. Like I'm going based on the feedback that we're getting off of dropping All Smoke yesterday. Like a lot of people are like shocked, like, wow, like you guys can really switch it up. Like you guys are really getting better. Like you guys are really progressing and you guys really surprised us and this and that. So it's like, yeah, like we're trying to show you guys that we're not here to play, you know?
Because what people don't understand is that we're really new to this. Like we literally just hopped to the studio back in February. Like it has not been that long, you know? We haven't even been in the game a year yet. And we're doing everything that we need to do in order to progress. Like we've gotten so far in such a little bit of time. So, you know, they're sleeping on us now, but just imagine like where we're gonna be next year.
I know. I definitely give it to you guys. You guys really been working. Like I said, the production level on your music videos, uh, really what catch my attention. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it wasn't no regular. You guys are actually your budget is really up there. So that's why I
Yeah.
tell a lot of artists if you coming in the game, you trying to stand out, you gotta spend some money. If your song is not like the popping song, but like the video, gonna make people want to watch it and keep checking out
Exactly.
more. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you gotta invest in yourself, right?
Yeah,
And that's what we came into this game wanting to do because transitioning from models to artists, we
Yeah.
already knew that maybe people are not gonna take us seriously because
Yeah.
we were just we were models and
Yeah.
video vixens in their
Yeah.
eyes, and so if we're gonna come into this, we gotta come hard,
Yeah,
and we gotta have everything planned out and organized, and so that people can really take us seriously. So
Facts. I definitely give it to you guys because a lot of artists always wonder why they're stuck in one place because you're not investing in yourself, my nigga. You doing that $50 budget videos. You think people gonna
yeah,
check you for that? Nah, bro. Like this shit's a real serious game. You really gotta put money in there to actually like, because it's really a competition when you think about it. If your shit is not popping, you're not investing the right amount of money. Not a lot of people are gonna check for your shit because really
exactly.
6 Buzz just put you guys on the best female post or whatever it may be. So
Yeah,
if you guys was just doing none of that, like you wouldn't be getting attention of these big blogs. You know what I mean?
100%.
exactly.
Like, how do you feel about what this old post? Like, find that you guys deserve to be female artist of the year?
Of
Hell
course,
yeah.
100%,
Hell yeah.
100%.
Nobody has come harder than us
All year.
all year.
Like some of these girls, even in their whole career, they haven't put in they haven't
As
been as
much work.
consistent as we have been. They haven't put in as much work as we have been. They haven't put in as much money as we have been. Like
Yeah.
really and truly, like
And so I definitely think we're artists of the year, like, or female artists of the
Female
year.
artist.
Like,
Okay, say
we've
less.
been consistent. We've been giving the good visuals. We've been coming with the bars, especially for new artists. Like, like we definitely have shown that we're serious about this, and and we're taking off. We've done the footwork. We've done the handing out business cards. We've done the
Yeah.
traveling to this place and that place. Like, we've done that. And like she said, a lot of artists that have been doing this for years haven't even made moves that we have made.
yeah, they have to
Yo,
just
say
work on
less.
themselves,
I
grind.
like the confidence. I like the confidence. You feel me? If you not seeing yourself as the best, then who the hell's gonna tell you the best? You gotta tell yourself you're the
Exactly,
best. You feel me? So
exactly.
I like the confidence for sure. Another question I want to ask you guys. I'm not even gonna keep you guys on here for too long. Another question I want to ask. Like what got you guys into music? Because really, truly, like were you guys born in a hip hop household? Like what got you guys into like hip hop and things like that?
Well, music. I was born. I wasn't born into no music or anything, but I was surrounded by the music.
Yeah.
Especially doing the modeling and stuff. I was always surrounded by people in the industry, regardless.
Yeah.
But I did do a lot of poetry. Like I wrote a lot of
Mhm.
poetry growing up. Like I was big on like spoken word and all those
Yeah.
things. So,
Mhm.
I would say it all goes hand in hand. Rap is
You
just
gotta
a form
you
of
gotta
poetry.
write. Yeah,
You gotta write. You gotta be able to express what's going on in your mind and put it to paper, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of goes hand in hand in
Yeah.
that sense.
And me again,
She does
I
piano.
yeah.
And
I actually was more on like growing up. I was more like on the classical side. I played piano like full out. Um, you would think I would go to production after that, but I don't know. I've always I've been around a lot of hip hop. I have four brothers, so I grew up in a house of listening to hip hop, rap.
Yeah.
Most of that. And then growing up, my friends will be artists, going to studios. My man's an artist. I'm going to studio with him, this and that. So like it all just plays a factor into just us wanting to do it at the end of the day. Like we came up with the idea on my birthday
Oh,
in 2020, and we're just like, hey, like because remember TNT, we were models before, but then I stepped off the scene for about a year and a half, and Taylor was kind of you know running the TNT thing, and she was representing for us as models.
yeah.
But then I'm like, when I come back on the scene, like we have to come back harder than we were before, you
Facts.
know we gotta come back different. And we're like, hey, like we can rap. And at first we laughed about it right there, but then we're like, hold on, let's do this. Yeah, like we can do this. We can do this.
That's dope.
Then,
that's dope.
Yeah, and then from our first studio session, we were hooked. And yeah.
Yo, that's dope. I applaud you guys for that because you really gotta find a lot of confidence within yourself to actually start record a song and put it out for the whole world to judge you. You know what I mean? So I tell artists, I always give artists applaud. I applaud them for the confidence because this is not easy. As much people make it seem like it's easy, this is not easy. You know what I mean? There's even myself to put out this podcast. I have to find confidence to do a podcast. You know what I mean?
Anything that you have to be in the eye of, like,
the media.
The media. It's very hard to do.
It's nerve-wracking.
To have an opinion, and it's all over the internet, so it's not like they're saying it to your face. So they're raw and uncut with it.
Yeah.
Just say whatever that comes to their mind.
So how do you guys deal with the hate and the comments, the trolling on Instagram? How do you guys deal with that? Because it must be nerve-wracking to just see somebody saying, "Damn, it's just ass, trash." You know what I mean? How do you guys deal with all that?
You know, she's really built for this in that sense, because she's one of those persons that they don't care what you say. Like, she doesn't even read the comments half the time. I'll be like, you see the comments underneath it? She'll be like, I didn't even read the comments. Like, you know, like, she's one of those people. But like me, I had to really train myself to not react to the comments, because before, when I was just a model, if nobody's really there's not like a bunch of hating comments underneath my post or anything like that. You know, it's usually good stuff. If somebody has a problem, like, it's usually personal, you know. So it's like sometimes reading all these negative comments, like, you just want to type back to everybody like bitch, but it's like, you gotta really just realize that it's just the internet. Yeah. Even if they don't even listen to your song, they're just gonna type something just to try to be funny or this and that. Most of these comments are coming from like 15, 14-year-olds in their mom's basement or something like that, just commenting away just for the fun of it, you know? Yeah. So it's like, you really can't take it to heart, and then you gotta pay attention to the good comments more than the hate comments.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
like, those are what
that's
counts.
That's who we're making the music for, the people that want to support us. So
just don't be right. You're definitely right about that. Yeah, just moving forward with my questions. Since you guys are like a female group, like what female groups or female artists inspired you guys? Do you have like a favorite female artist that you guys look up to?
I wouldn't say that
one specifically.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's one specifically, but I would say that there's obviously artists that, you know, I play and I vibe to or whatever. I can definitely say Nicki. You can't not say Nicki when it comes to a female rap, you know, because she's like one of the queens of this shit. But
and her story is real great too.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
People like Foxy, Remy Ma, Trina,
Little Kim even was like in her day. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of
just the female rap scene in general. You know, is like it's motivating.
Yeah,
facts. You're not lying about that. Because the whole 2020, like I felt like the female artists went harder than the guys. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. They dropping the hits after hits, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and all these people.
Meg Thee Stallion, like
the females really have a hold on this rap game right now.
Mulatto, can't forget Mulatto. You cannot not mention Mulatto. She did her thing this year.
Yeah, no facts.
Yo, I gotta give it to you guys for sure. And one thing I realized about Toronto doesn't have like they have female artists, but they don't have like a female hip-hop rapper artist that's taking over the game. Shout out to Chroma. She's doing her thing. I'm gonna give props to everybody that's doing their thing in the city. But when it comes to the hip-hop and the rapping thing, it's not like that. There's one. I feel like you guys are on the come up that could take that stage. You know what I mean?
That's what we're trying to do. You know?
Yeah.
The males, we have Drake, we have Tory, you know, out there. Yeah. But the females, there's no females that are really making a statement for Toronto that people can associate Toronto with. You know, people in the States, you tell them that you're from Toronto, they can associate it with Drake.
They
always say Drake and Tory.
That's it. Yeah, you're right about that. So the lane is for taking. You know what I mean? It's an open lane for you guys.
So that's exactly what we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to make a statement for Toronto, you know.
Yep.
We're trying to be those girls that you associate with Toronto because we're the real Toronto. Like, you know, we're raised here, like everything, like, you know,
that's our spot and we're coming for it. Like,
yeah. Period.
Facts. I gave it to you guys. I like the fact that you guys are making music that could kind of like, you call it, it could transcend to other cities, other regions. Like they could play that shit in ATL, Atlanta. You know what I mean? It could be bumping in the strip clubs type shit. So it's not like a Toronto vibe. Yeah, it ain't like type of shit like that. You know, it's kind of like it could be bumping in London. That's why I try to tell people, like, if you're trying to put out music, your shit gotta be like, it have
you
to
gotta be able to listen to that everywhere.
Everywhere. It can't be like just no Toronto local shit. Your shit gotta be international type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, like a 1-2 times in our bars will like add like something that associates us with Toronto.
Of course,
but
that's where we come
from. Exactly. That will represent it, but we won't make the whole thing just for Toronto. No.
Facts. Saying like, cause a lot of slings. Not everybody know these slings, greasy and all these still. You know, not everybody know them shits.
Yeah.
So it's good that you guys. It's just facts. I keep it real. So it's good that you guys know that from the beginning of the stage of your career and you actually implementing that. You know.
Yeah.
And just moving forward with the questions and to add on to that previous question I just asked, I seen that you guys were in Atlanta doing your thing as well. So how was that trip in Atlanta?
It was lit.
It was lit. It was so worthwhile. Very productive.
Very productive.
We made links out there. We ended up in places with big people, and you know, it was all very worthwhile. Like
Atlanta was a real good trip. Atlanta is one of those places. There's opportunity in everywhere you turn. There's opportunity. You can bump into a whole bunch. We met a whole bunch of producers down there, like artists, like that are like live in Toronto. I mean in Atlanta, like, you know, there's just opportunity everywhere. That's why we went down there with like over 1,000 business cards, you know. We got rid of a lot of them and we're just handing them out everywhere we go in the malls as we're walking by. Here, check us out. Hold conversation for a little bit, get them to know us. And
and the thing about the States that I admire the most is that they are all on it. Like they're all on their grind. They're all trying to, you know,
they're like, oh, you do this, I do this. This is how we can collab.
Like someone gives you a business card, you can exchange a business card. It's like they have one ready for you. Like as soon as you give them a business card, it's crazy. Like in Toronto, it's not really like that. You know, people are in the mall, and in the mall, they're there to shop, and that's it. There is like everyone's working. It's crazy.
That's definitely what I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you what do you find is the difference between staying when you're in Atlanta and in Toronto? Do you find like the hustle is really harder over there?
Yeah. And it's like nobody's looking down on you, you know, for what you do. Everybody wants to hear what you do and where you want to go with it, etc. Like everybody's open to listening to you and really taking you in, you know, as opposed to Toronto. That's why they call us the screw face capital, right? Because it's like, you know what I mean? Sometimes like in Toronto, like I would feel more comfortable approaching a girl in Atlanta more than a girl in Toronto because, you know, like it's just the energy. You can feel the energy. It's more. It feels like hate in Toronto.
It just hate right off the bat. Like,
it's crazy. It's just the look. It's true. You're not lying about that. So Toronto is kind of like people are kind of like, oh, fish, don't approach me, don't talk to me type shit.
Stick to themselves type thing. Like
I don't move like that. I support everybody that's showing me love. You know what I mean? That's how I'm able to connect with you guys because. You know, your team to support me and I'll support them back. Like, let's keep this shit moving. You know, let's get the people know who you are. Let's push it, network. It's all about network. It's all about who you know at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Could be the hottest artist in the city, but you have the biggest budget. But if you don't have that right connection that could put you in a different level, you're still gonna be, you know what I mean? So it's good to actually stay humble and connect as much as you can. You know what I mean?
Clout and success are two different things at the end of the day. They could be the same thing, but could also be two very different things.
Nah, them shits don't pay no bills.
They don't exactly.
So I'm glad you guys went out there to actually went and connect and meet new people and pass out business cards like real artists. Because I try
Yeah.
to tell artists as much as you at the end of the day, you're a business. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
you have to trying to get customers, as many customers as you can. Like collect these emails, have merch for you to sell them. So I noticed that you guys are on point with these things, having your merch,
Yeah.
collecting emails, have your website. So that's the real thing. You guys are like so official when it comes to that. That's really
Yeah, for sure. It's important, you know, because people see that you really take your craft seriously.
Yeah.
Like you're not just on YouTube or whatever. Just like you walk it like just like when we're in Atlanta, instead of each other passing each other's phones. Okay, follow me on Instagram, this and that. Like
yeah.
here's all of our information. You can find our music. You can find our business, our lingerie line on it as well. Like you can find everything that you need to know about us through this business card right here. And it's
That's
just a
facts.
quick exchange.
And
That's
it's a way better way to go about things because then they actually look at the business cards, like and they don't follow us for the wrong reasons. Because let's say a guy comes to talk to you, give them the business card. Now they have to look at each and every one of those things to figure out which one is me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you guys are on top of things and actually pushing for it, pushing y'all business forward and taking it real serious. So you guys like register for SoCan and things like that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. You guys are on point with your shit. That's real. That's real shit. So
Yeah.
shout out to you guys. Shout out to the whole team behind you guys doing your thing for real. And also, so like, what was the first female hip hop song y'all heard? Like, are you guys more of you guys like hip hop in general? You got like the male hip hops and shit like that. What's the first female hip hop that I really like? Damn, I like that. Woman could do this too. You know what I mean? There has to be like one female song or one female artist that kind of like make you feel empowered. You know what I mean?
It was Nicki.
Definitely Nicki. Anybody
100%.
Anybody Piggy was it for me.
100%. I was like in like grade 7, like screaming this stuff out, and it makes you feel amazing. Like you sing that stuff with confidence, and you swear you're in this. Like I was like in grade 7, thinking I'm like the baddest bitch around. Like I'm successful. No one can talk to me. This, that, because she just builds that confidence through her music. Yeah.
Facts.
So
She did. She put it on for a woman for sure. She's a legend. As much people don't give her a prop, she's a real legend.
Old Nicki, when she first touched the scene, it was crazy. Like it was crazy. Especially like I remember hearing Itty Bitty Piggy, and I used to make videos of myself rapping it, like rapping the song. Like it's crazy. Even now, like I could go anywhere in a group of women, and the song comes on, and everyone's hype. Like
Facts. Glad to hear that. You know, because you have to find because hip hop is kind of like it's a male dominant genre of music. You know, it's kind of like a sport. Everybody's so gangster and tough. You're like, I'm more gangsters than you. I got more money than you. You know, it's just kind of good to have a female to come in the game and empower a woman as well. So I'm glad you guys find that empowerment to Nicki Minaj. And you guys are trying to empower other women in the city as well, or other women in the world too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because other women gonna start looking at you guys like, damn, if they doing it, I could do the shit
Yeah,
too. I
I
could
think
hop in it.
exactly.
I'm glad.
That's
I'm
what
glad.
it's all about. That's
Facts.
what it's all about.
Facts. So, what has been your biggest accomplishment so far as an artist?
My biggest accomplishment, I think, would be for me personally would be starting, because I think that's the biggest accomplishment in itself. Like actually going out there and releasing something and putting a video to the audio and actually saying, okay, this is what I'm doing now, support it. Like that transition from just doing modeling to now being a rapper and you know writing music and pushing that music and getting people to play that music and actually enjoy the music is like a great accomplishment for me in itself,
Definitely, it's definitely the process. I like how consistent we are.
Yeah, that's dope.
I think that's very very important as new artists and as an artist, because I just feel like some people get on something. Like I've seen girls, they'll drop a music video like for their first music video, and then like you never hear about them for the longest time after that, and it's like, what was the point of the first one? You know what I mean? Like where were you trying to go with this? So I think being able to stay consistent and stay confident through it is a big accomplishment. Obviously, like if we're talking like real music wise, we have a lot of goals that we want to like get to.
Yeah.
We still need to be seen by a lot of people, you know. We got to work a lot harder than like if we were like in the States or something, because we're in Canada, and Canada is not really the entertainment country.
Not even just that, but we're also females.
And we're also females.
And we started off as models. Like, there's a lot of
obstacles
down
we have
a little bit, but
yeah.
we gotta work harder. You gotta work 3 times as harder, because not only.
I think the biggest accomplishment is people just taking us seriously as artists now.
Yeah,
you know, like that's really the biggest accomplishment. Because I know even when we started, people were still like DMing us a lot, saying like, "Can you be in our videos?"
Yeah.
And that has like decreased a lot now.
Yeah.
Like since
like
then and now.
People like, I don't do videos anymore. Like, I'm doing music. You want me in a video? Pay for a feature.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, so you guys are completely done with modeling now.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope. So
only
just
for our own. Only for our own videos.
Okay, say less. Say
He
less.
actually reached out to me, you know, yesterday. Tutu.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, we gotta redo Risotto Blanco and win another song." And I'm like, no. I'm a rapper. Yeah.
He gotta hit you up for a feature. He gotta hit you up for a feature now.
Yeah, like
do a song together now. That would be a good look though. Since you guys were not that video did like 6 million views.
Yeah.
Since you guys did the whole song with you guys were models. Now it would be a good look to actually do a song with him as a feature. That would look that would look good for you guys. It would be like, damn, you guys did the video, then boom, now you guys did a song with him. It would be a good follow up.
There's a lot of male artists in Toronto that have talent that, you know, would be good features with us. A lot of them have actually reached out to us. A lot of them have reached out to us to do songs with them, or saying you should be on a song with us, or this person or that person. But we're really trying to stay away from the male rap scene in Toronto.
Facts. At least you guys got your goals, y'all got your plan. You know what I mean? You guys know what's gonna work for you and what you're going for. You know what I mean? So that's a good look for sure. And also, just to follow up on that question, you guys kind of like took over the whole 2020, even there was COVID and all that. You guys took over that. You was putting out content like constantly and things like that. So what are some of the accomplishments that you guys are aiming in the near future, like for 2021 or moving forward? What are some of the accomplishments that you guys hope to accomplish?
I just hope to be heard by a lot more people in a lot more places. You know, I still don't think that we're getting the recognition that we deserve.
Yeah.
I think that would be an accomplishment too, to just get even our city to just, like, you know, have our back
to ride for us.
Yeah,
you know,
literally, because we get the most hate from here. Like, really and truly, you know. So like that would be a big accomplishment for just Toronto to just be like, you know what, we fuck with them. You know, say our names in a positive light in any room. Yeah, at that point, it doesn't even have to be in a room of opportunity, but in any room, bring up our names and say good things about us, like, you know.
That's really it's really important, you know, because as much as, you know, we say like you got to get out of Toronto to make it out of Toronto, but your city, this is where it starts from. You know, if everybody in your city is showing you love and you're clouded up in your city and stuff, you know, people on the outside looking in, they say, okay, like, you know, they're a vibe. But if everybody is just hating just for the sake of hating or whatever, then it's like, you know, we really gotta work even way harder to really push outside of our city now. You know,
like a lot of like Torontonians don't understand that, like. Even us, even like, let's say a platform like 6buzz posts us, you know, people looking in from other places like the States, Atlanta, wherever the case may be, looking in and seeing negativity, like it's not a good look for the city as a whole, like, you know, we
look like we're divided.
Exactly. And like no one wants to really associate themselves with people that are divided, that can't get it together by themselves. Like no one wants a problematic situation, like ever. So it would just look better as a whole, as a city, if everyone was just uplifting each other. But you know, it's gonna take time, obviously. So.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. One thing I realized about Canada, about artists in Canada. Most artists don't blow up in Canada. It's usually they blow up in the States somewhere. You know what I mean? You always
And then
gotta
Canada starts to rock with them.
Yeah.
just gotta start to rock with them. So do you guys ever feel like you have to do some collaborations with somebody in the States, whether it's a producer or an artist? Do you guys have anything
We're
like that in
we
mind?
we're
We're
working
working
on
on
that already.
Yeah, you
it.
guys is out there.
Our
Okay.
our album Pay to Play that we're dropping early this year has like let's see, like I would say like four. It's gonna have like four features, four special features of
Okay.
people like within the United States.
Okay.
Um, I think that's very important because I guess you draw in their fan base as well. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so that's important for us. I mean, if Toronto's not gonna fuck with us, we're gonna get our fans from other places. Whichever way we're gonna make it. Whichever way we're gonna make a
Facts.
way. So it's like
Facts.
so yeah, we've already had that in the works. Like that's yellow
That's
tapes. Like
that's dope. At least at least you guys know the formula. Sometimes you just gotta
yeah.
like do what's working. As much you like, oh, Toronto this, you want Toronto love. But shit, if
No,
Toronto give you no love, you better go find some love somewhere else. Shit,
you gotta travel. You
you
gotta
gotta
travel.
travel.
Like
As much
a lot of these artists that are even clouded up in Toronto,
they can't
um,
travel.
they can't travel. Not only can they, even if they can't, like I know a lot of them, they probably can't travel to the States, but they don't even branch out to other places. Like
They can't.
when we look at our stats, we see we have fans in Germany, we see we have fans in the States, we have fans here and there. Like you look at those things, and you can also branch off to those places. You know what I
Facts.
mean?
Facts.
Go to the UK, go to Germany, go to wherever your fans are, go there.
Do the
Like
footwork. Like
Facts.
yeah,
Facts. You guys are doing the footwork, and you guys are proving that you guys are here to stay by being consistent with your work, consistent with the
hmm
music and things like that. So I give it to you guys. That's why you guys are like came from here to like all the way up there in short
yeah,
period of time because you put in the work and the investments. You know what I mean?
yeah, for
That's
sure.
that's a good thing for sure. And another question I want to ask you, I got two more questions before I let you guys go. I wanted to ask you guys, since I seen that Six Buzz is trying to do a thing where they can connect with academics and to put the spotlight on some Toronto artists. What was your take? Did you guys get a chance to watch this academics interview with Toronto artists?
actually watched it yesterday. I was watching a little bit of it. Yeah.
So what's your take on that with academics coming to Toronto to interview Toronto artists? Do you find like it's a good thing or is it a bad thing for the city?
It's a good
Definitely
and a
a
bad
good
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a good
It's
thing.
a good thing and a bad. It's a good thing and a bad thing. But
It's a good thing because it brings light to the city. It shows that there are things going on over here. That we do
Yeah.
have artists that are working. I think it gives us a platform. I
Yeah.
just feel like it's a bad thing at the same time because a lot of the artists that are on academics aren't using the platform
Good
in a
way, right?
positive way.
mhm.
A lot of them are just focusing on the negative and everything that's going on in the city, in terms of politics and not really in terms of like the music scene and what they need to be doing, what they're supposed to be doing with that platform.
Yeah, the conversations on academics from the interviews that I've seen, a lot of them they're not structured. It's more rah rah rah, like you're a goof, this that, you did that, and da 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 da. Who's a guy from not a guy, and etc. It's just a lot of Toronto politics instead of focusing on bringing Toronto out as a positive city. You know what I mean? I
Facts.
don't think I don't think they use the platform thing properly. I think academics needs some real representation of Toronto, especially in terms of the females, because I don't feel Chromas is that for Toronto. I don't think she should be up there speaking as first lady of Toronto or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. I just don't think that they used it to their best of their advantages. But we were saying that there were artists on there that did come on there
Yeah.
and did promote their music, like the
100%.
Killy. I can't remember who else, but there's people that are on there that are actually they
Doing
doing
what they're supposed to be
exactly,
doing. Yeah.
exactly.
100%.
Facts.
But
Facts. You definitely
I
guys
don't
right.
think the multiple episodes of just guys just yelling at each other and trying to certify each other through this platform was really beneficial for Toronto.
Yeah, and I can't blame academics for that because that is his content. At the end of the day, that's what his viewers want to see, you know. So
yeah,
he's gonna give them that. Like even if you pay attention to the conversation going on, when people do try to deter the conversation into, you know, let's talk about the music and stray away from the politics and all the bullshit, it's always like he gears the attention towards the bullshit and says, okay, you know what, hold on to the artist talking about the music, hold on, and focuses like, okay, yeah, so what do you think about da? Like, you know, he always like eggs it on.
Because obviously the bullshit is always more entertaining, right?
It's always what sells.
He's an entertainment blog. He's not there to really see what type of talents you guys have to be entertained, you know?
True.
But again, like when you're doing an interview, you as an artist, you're in control of a conversation. If all those like 6, 4, 5 guys that are in that chat all team up to say, no, let's talk about the music in Toronto and
That would have been.
You guys overpower him at this point, and you're now taking his platform and using it to your benefit.
Yeah.
Rather than just falling into the trap of exactly what he wanted you to do.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, I hope for, you know, the sake of Toronto that people are watching it and they do take the good even if it's a little bit, I hope that, you know, they take it from what is going on in the conversations and maybe search up these artists and get to know them and their music, and you know, something good comes out of whatever it is.
Yeah.
You're right about
we
that.
Still want a spot on academics. We still want our time to, you know.
When your time has come, for sure. You're right about that. So I'm not gonna hold you up, hold you guys off for too long. So what's your message to your fans? I don't even like to call them fans. I like to call them supporters. What's your message to supporters? You know.
Rock with us.
Yeah.
You know, we're here for the greater benefit of our city. You know, not just Toronto, our Toronto fans, but to our city. We just want to say, you know, rock with us. Like, have faith in us because we got so much more coming. As you guys can see, we're working. You know, we're getting better and better by the day. So yeah, you know, have faith in us. Let's do something big for the city. Let's have something represent this city. Some females represent this city. You know, let's
support us, rock with us, ride for us, like
ride for us. Yeah,
the thing where we're gonna ride for you, because you know.
Yeah, pretty much. And for our supporters outside of thing, yeah, same thing. Rock with us, stay with us, and keep up to date with us. We're always gonna be giving you guys more. We'll always do better each time. Learn from the criticism, you know, and yeah. But thank you also, like, you know, to the people that have
been supporting us and have been there. Exactly. All the positivity that's been spread and sharing, just little things like sharing our videos when they drop.
We really appreciate that.
Liking it, viewing it,
commenting,
the smallest things. Like, we're so thankful for it. You know, it all adds.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, I mean, we don't do a mil views yet. We don't do hundreds of Ks of views yet or anything. We're definitely gonna get there, but you know, even those, even one view counts.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like
dope.
Even if we had one person watching us, you know, that one person still matters, and we'll still keep doing it for that one person. You know.
Okay, say less. That was dope. And for my last questions, right? We've been going to a lot, you call it mental health issues right now. A lot of people, because of COVID, a lot of places been closed. People don't find inspiration nowhere. They're not staying positive, and because they don't know what's gonna happen when it comes to this whole COVID shit, especially like clubs closing. People not even able to express themselves anyways, right? So what advice would you guys like to share with your supporters, with anybody that's gonna watch this video? What advice would you like to share with them on how to keep going and staying positive the way you guys been doing? Because you guys been staying positive and killing this shit right now. You guys traveling, like you guys been really keep going hard. So what advice would you like to share with them?
My advice would be to just focus on the things that are going well. You know, it might not be a lot. It might be just, you know, you have food in your fridge, like little things like that. Just whatever small thing you could focus on that and keep pushing through. Because at the end of the day, COVID it fucked up a lot of things, but it's gonna end one day, right? You know, like
We'll get through it.
Life will get better eventually.
Yeah.
And like find something positive to come out of COVID. Like we got wrapped out of COVID, like it might have stopped everything else, but it started this, and look how far we've gone, So just find something to focus on and go all the way with it. This is the time to start your business. This is the time to focus on something that you've always wanted to do. Start a YouTube channel. Do whatever it is that you thought you had no time for, whatever the case may be. Even if it's like going to check in on family or anything at all, focus on that and put all your energy towards that, because if you're busy, if your mind is busy, you have no time to focus on the negative.
No, for sure. And when everything is normal, usually people don't have time for these things to really try to figure out like what they're doing, what they're going to do next. So just take that time and focus it into something. Explore your mind, expand your mind, think of ideas, think of ways, think of things to do when COVID is over or whatnot, or things that you want to start now, so that when COVID is over, you have a new pathway of life, like it's just
read a lot,
pray.
Pick up some books, read, pray, write. Writing is very fundamental. Like even when you read, like sometimes you gotta write out things that you learned or things that you thought of through the day, like constantly writing, let out your emotions, like.
And also for the people that are like afraid to obviously like maybe they have like a grandmother at home or somebody that and they really have to stay antisocial because of this COVID thing, like try to find ways to stay social or connect or find somebody that you can talk to if you're going through something. Don't go through whatever you're going through alone. Just stay strong. We're gonna get through it. It's gonna be done soon. There's always something, right?
There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, pretty much, right?
100%. And if you ever need to talk, you could DM me. I always reply when people say like, they're going through things. Always.
Say less. It was nice having you guys on the show. Before I let you guys go, let them know where they could find you, like your Instagram, your YouTube, your Spotify, your website, or whatever it may be, so everybody could kind of like check into y'all shit. You feel me?
Okay, no problem. Our group info is TNT Ladies on everything.
2 eyes.
With 2 eyes, yes. TNT Ladies, 2 eyes on Instagram, Spotify, all social networks, Twitter, TikTok, TNT Ladies. Our personals, my personal Instagram is 3_Killa_T.
And mine is Taylor G. That's TAAYL 3Es.G. Also, we also have a lingerie boutique, for the guys that want to buy sexy stuff for their girls to wear. It's called Touch and Tease Boutique. That's our boutique. Make sure you guys support that. Again, that's another Black-owned business. So
dope. Say less. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Get some for the wifey. For real.
Okay, make sure. I'm looking out for it.
Say less. It was nice to have you guys on here. Like I said, I see you guys been doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Keep pushing. Keep going hard. Keep going crazy with the visuals. Keep investing in your craft. Keep learning the business. Keep networking with people. Keep doing your thing, man. I really appreciate you guys coming on here and chopping it up with me. You feel me?
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate that.
No problem. Have a good night, all right?
All right, you too.
Bye.